Hello everyone, this is Calvin Russell, CEO and founder of MyFICO Club Credit Consultation. Hope everyone's doing well today. Today we're going to talk about the difference between a credit freeze and a credit lock. Okay, for those who don't know, a law just got passed September 21st of this year, 2018, of course, all the states in the United States, they have now allowed people to freeze their credit reports for free. Okay, now why is this a big deal? Well, mainly because not just because identity theft is always happening. I don't know if it's on the rise or if it's on a decline, but of course you want to make sure that you're taking advantage of the free resources out there. Okay, so with a credit locks have been out for years, but mainly it was a tool that the credit bureaus used to make money off of. That they still make money off of today, but they also used to charge for a credit freeze. Okay, so a freeze and a lock, of course, the only difference between the two is that a credit lock is more software based. So that means that for people used to pay a completely separate service through the credit bureaus, and then with that service, normally it's like an identity theft package or something like that, you would have access to the app, or you'll just log into an account and then you just click that you wanted to lock or unlock your credit. While your credit is frozen or in a freeze, or if it's locked, no one can have access to it. They can't pull your credit report. Now, the people that do have access to your credit report, you have access to your credit report during a freeze or a lock. Anyone that you have a current credit relationship with currently has access to your credit report. And it doesn't matter if it's a lock or a freeze. Okay, and the reason why that's significant because you're probably like, well, what's the downside of it? Well, if you're looking to refinance your mortgage and you're going to be going with a different bank, they can't pull your credit because it's frozen and it's locked. Okay, as well as, now we're not talking about having them at the exact same time. We're talking about either way. Okay. If you're applying for a job, there are some, employers, if they don't request, if they don't get access, if they don't ask for, access, and you don't, if they ask for access and you don't grant it to them, okay, and then they're going to have access to the credit report as well too. But again, that's only if you give access. If you don't give access, they won't be able to look at your credit report either. There are some employers that still look at credit reports. Keep in mind, they cannot see your credit score, only your credit report. Okay, so again, if you're looking to get like a hard pull, giving someone your social, 9 times out of 10 you're going to get denied, and you'll be like, man, how did I get denied? It'll tell you they weren't able to pull your credit report. There's a freeze or there's a lock on it. So now, back in the day before September, they would charge for a freeze as well. So now a freeze is where you would have to either go to the website, you have to call in, or you have to send a letter in the mail to either freeze or unfreeze. Okay, so now that it's free, now the credit bureaus are trying to make the process a little bit easier, similar to the locking process. Well, TransUnion has, at least. They now have it where there's an app. You create the account, you got the app, you just click freeze or unfreeze. With Experian and Equifax, they're working on something because, again, they used to make money off of this. So, but at minimum, you can go ahead and create an account on their websites and go ahead and freeze it or unfreeze it. And keep in mind, you can always call in as well. I'll put all of the numbers, the websites, all that easy clickable stuff down in the description below. Okay, but again, if I were you guys, I would most definitely look at dropping all the lock services that you have, especially if you're paying for something. If it's for free, who cares? But at the same time, you now can freeze your credit report for free, and not just for you. You can also do it for your child as well too, if they're 15 years old or younger. Okay, so you're probably like, well, why would I do that? Well, as I said in the previous videos, I've seen clients of mine who have had utility bills in their name. I even had a friend of mine where he had a mortgage in his name. But a family member was losing the home. They got his information while he was in college, and they still didn't pay on the new mortgage that they put in his name. I don't know how they did it, but again, this was before 2006. Around 2005, 2006. So this was, this is before 2008. It was actually in 2006. And either way, we know these mortgage lenders, not all of them, of course, but some people did a lot of sketchy stuff, man, and they still was like, this man had a foreclosure on his credit report at the age of 21. It's insane. So, but either way, again, you want to make sure that you're able to do that you can freeze it. And just so you know, if you're looking to freeze your child's credit report, all you have to do is have a birth certificate. And if they're an adult, like a grown adult that you take care of, all you have to do is show, of course, a court documentation that you watched that adult, and they'll let you freeze their credit report, and there's no age limit for that. Okay, so either way, that's the difference between a freeze and a lock. A lock is more so software based. You're probably paying for something like that. It comes with, you know, some type of app or product or service or package that you're paying for on a monthly basis, versus a freeze. After September 21st of this year, which is of course now, you can now freeze it for free. Okay, so of course, if you like this video, like it. Of course, if you want to share it. And as always, be sure to subscribe, as we have nothing but great content on the way. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day.